Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I decided to test out the new Makeup Revolution and Imogenation palettes. I have a highlights and contour palette and also an eyeshadow palette that I test out for you guys. So this is basically the look I came up with. I'm not going to give too much away, but I'm really happy with it. I think it looks absolutely stunning. Honestly, Imogenation has been one of my favourite YouTubers for the longest time. Literally since she was at like 1k, honestly. And now seeing how far she's got and that she has her own bloody palettes, it just makes me really happy. Like, she's honestly one of the most genuine people. I know I've never met her, but you can just tell that she has such a good heart from her videos, and she's just so inspirational. Like, seeing her come as far as she has just made me feel so motivated and just, you know, wanting to create the best content I can for you guys. Wow, that was so deep. Anyway, so yeah, I was super excited when she announced that she was bringing out her own palettes, and I had to literally grab them as soon as possible. I know I'm kind of late on the bandwagon, like they have been out for quite a while, but they've only recently just been stocked in Superdrug, so I thought now was a good time to test them for you guys. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now and we can get on with the video, but remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you guys want to see me test out the new Imogenation palette, then please keep on watching. So as you can see, I've already got my base on and my eyebrows, because as I probably mentioned in the intro, she's brought out a eyeshadow palette and a highlights and contour palette, so everything else I just got over and done with. I think I'm going to start with the eyeshadow palette just because I would usually start with my eyes. The packaging of these products is just so amazing. Like, I love the finish of this. It's like a kind of purple metallic look, and then inside you have the actual palette, and again I'm completely and utterly obsessed with this. It's kind of like iridescent in a way, and then it has the pale pink at the back, which again I love, and then these are the shades you get inside. I'm literally obsessed with all of these, and I love how she's had the transition shades like bigger than the other shades, because I always find my transition shades run out so much faster than the other shades, so it means that you're always going to have like the transitions with the other shades, if that makes sense. I think to start it all off, I'm going to take the shade Too Nice, and I'm taking this on my Sigma E40 brush, and I'm just going to start taking this through my crease just to kind of set everything off. It's very powdery, which I personally quite like because it makes blending a lot easier, but if you don't like powdery eyeshadows, then this might not be for you. And I'm going to go in with this shade here called OK. With a sharp, and I'm just gonna kind of deepen the crease even more, just using the same brush. Oh my god, I cannot remember the last time I did my eyes before, no, my eyes after my base. Like, this feels so strange. I usually do it before in case there's any fallout. I'm just hoping there's not with this palette. Right, I think next I might start going in with this shade here called Pinky Promise. It's just like a really muted taupey pink colour. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, because I do want to use one of the other darker pinks, so I feel like this will just merge really nicely. Bearing in mind this palette's only £10, like, Makeup Revolution eyeshadows are just so nice considering the price. I'm going to go in with this shade here called Berry Blast. It's just this really pinky toned eyeshadow, which I love. I love these kind of shades. I'm going to start by taking this on the outer V and then just kind of blending it up. Oh my gosh, I love this. It doesn't have any fallout. Like, I was really worried I was going to put this on my eye and then have pink all down my face, but this isn't, like, it literally has no fallout at all. Then I'm going to go back in with Pinky Promise on my blending brush and just blend out the edges with that. I'm then going to take some of this shade down here called Trying It. It's just more of a mauvey pink, so maybe that will darken it up a bit. I can just take it on the same brush. Oh my god, that's so nice. I'm just taking that on the outer V. Again, just going back in and blending. Just going to add a tiny bit more just to really darken things up. I'm just kind of mixing both those darker shades together. I am honestly blown away at how pigmented these are. Like, I know that Makeup Revolution shadows are good, but these are just super pigmented and so easy to blend as well. I feel like what I might do is do a cut crease. I actually haven't done a cut crease in ages, and then go in with this pinky shade down here on top. So I'm going to go in with my Nip and Fab concealer in the shade 05. This is honestly one of my favourite concealers at the moment. It's just so good, and you can buy it from Pretty Little Thing, so I really recommend this. And I'm taking my Morphe G20 brush. I'm just going to create a half cut crease. Oh my god, that literally took me so long. It's not perfect, but whatever. Gonna go back in with that brush I had all the pinks on and just kind of blend those middle bits a little bit, just with the excess product, and really nice and gently. I don't know if this needs my finger or a brush, but I'm gonna try a brush first. So just gonna take this pinky shade down here called Forever Friend. The names in this is so cute, I love it. Right, it definitely works with the brush. My gosh, I love this. That is so pigmented. It really reminds me of Kitten from Stila, which is literally one of my favourite eyeshadows in the entire bloody world. I'm going to take my finger and just press them on top. Right, again going with that brush, just taking the excess and just making sure that's all nicely blended. I feel like I want to take some of this shade here called Imagine and just apply a little bit to the outer corner, just to darken it up a bit more. Yeah, that looks nice. Then I'm just going to go under my eyes briefly. So I'm going to be taking OK on my blending brush and just taking this underneath. Then I'm going to take my Sigma E45 brush, just this fluffy pencil brush, and I'm going to take Berry Blast and Trying It kind of mixed together, and I'm going to apply that in the outer bit and kind of 3/4 of the way across. And this brush is really good because it kind of blends out the product but still keeps it nice and tight against the lash line. I'm then going to take a bit of Imagine and just take that right on the outer bit of the eye. And that is pretty much the eyes done. Right, so I'm just going to go off camera and apply some eyeliner and some lashes, and then we can move on to trying out the highlights and contour kits. Okay, so now I'm going to try out the highlight and contour palette. The exact same packaging, this like metallic-y purple colour. Oh, I don't even know exactly. And then the exact same again with the purple and the pale pink. I literally love it. And then in here you basically get all of these shades. So you have some kind of like light powder colours, a banana powder kind of thing, and then you get the contour shades and then the highlighters as well. I guess I'm going to start off with the banana powder. This is called My Gal, and I usually like to take a banana powder underneath my eyes, so I'm just gonna kind of oh my god, that really brightens. I love that. I love banana powders, honestly. Right, so next I guess I'll take a contour shade. So I feel like I want to take this middle one called Warrior because that looks more like my shade. And I'm firstly going to take it on a big fluffy brush because I find that better for my forehead. Yeah, that's nice. Oh my gosh. That's a really nice shade as well. It's not too dark, but it's not too light for me. And then I'll take some on my cheekbones. You do have to like dab your brush in a lot. I feel like that may be because I'm using such a big fluffy brush though. Yeah, that's really nice. And then I'm just going to go under my chin and my jaw. I'm going to go in with a different brush and maybe the darker shade called Literally, and try and like add more of a contour. Yeah, see, with a different brush. It's a lot better. I usually use that big fluffy brush for like bronzer, so I did want to use that one first to kind of build it up, but now using the usual brush I use for contour, that looks really nice. Right, I actually really like how that looks. And another thing I love about this palette is that you have all of the face powders you need in one palette. Like you don't usually get all of the like banana powder, contour and highlighters in one, so I think that's really good from Imogen. Like that is the perfect travel palette. So I think I'm going to be taking this highlight shade, the palest one, just because I love shades like this, and this is called Limited Edition. I guess we'll... oh my gosh, oh lordy lord, that is so stunning. That just blends into the face so nicely, I cannot even tell you. And the shade for me is like my life. I wear shades like this all the time. This really reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, which is actually now, it's like not for sale anymore. And this really reminds me of that. This is literally the shade Forever Lit from the Nicole Guerrero one. I'm going to take the middle one, more of this goldy one called Slay My Life, just to see what it looks like. Yes, I like that a lot. Wow, I could literally cover my entire face with this, but I won't. Now I'm going to take the, actually, let me try the angel face one. This is the last one, and I'll try this, my brow bones. Ooh. Okay, this one's more of a goldy one. It does come off a lot more gold on the face than it does in here. I'm gonna take limited edition over the top because it doesn't go with my cheekbones. If I was to ever create a palette, which, oh my god, that's literally my dream, which is why I was so happy when I saw Imogenation come out with this, because it just must feel insane, like literally insane. But anyway, if I was to come up with a palette, I would want a highlight like this. Like the limited edition one, I mean, because it's just my life, this kind of shade. I'm gonna take some in my inner corners, and then some, oh my god. That is in bloody sane. Oh my god, I love it. I'm just gonna take my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, and then I'll just add some lips. So this is the NYX Retractable Lip Liner in Nude. I think I'm just going to take MAC Velvet Teddy. I've been using this so much recently just because it's like the perfect shade to go with anything really. And then of course just going to take some lower lash mascara to finish off the look. And that is pretty much it. So everybody, this is basically the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I am so amazed that these are £10 each. Like, how is that even possible, considering brands literally charge you like 40 quid for an eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette is amazing, really recommend. It's so pigmented, blends out so nicely, and the colours in there, you just get so much choice as well. I really love this palette. Definitely will be using this a lot more. And then the highlight and contour palette as well, definitely worth the money. I mean, £10 for all of this. I feel like this is going to be like my go-to travel palette just because it has everything in one palette with this huge mirror as well, which I love. So yeah, really recommend both products. I think she's done such a good job. I know she's not going to be watching this, but well done, Imogen. Literally, if I created a palette, I just hope that it would be as good as this, because wow. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give me a big thumbs up so I know you did, and I can do more videos like this for you guys. Let me know if there's any other Makeup Revolution products you want me to test out, because I do love testing them as a brand. Like, I just love the brand. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It'll mean so much to me. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll see you in my next video.